Morning, gentlemen. 4:30 a.m. It is November 18th, 2023 in Miami, Florida, baby. I had a great trip here. Learned a lot, met a lot of cool people at the event I was at, and I got a few big takeaways from it, but I want to talk to you guys about the biggest takeaway of all, which is something you probably wouldn't expect, and it's not actually business related at all. It's about what this is all about, guys. And what I mean by that is, what is life all about, right? Like, why are we here? Why are we doing what we do every day? Why money is not what matters. And I know a lot of young men don't want to hear that. I certainly didn't want to hear that. I'm like, oh, easy for you to say, Mr. Millionaire or Mr. Billionaire, to say money doesn't matter and that it won't make you happy. But I actually realized this when I actually started making some money, that it won't make you happy at all, right? When I signed my first client, I had this split second of, yes, let's go, when the payment came in. And that was kind of in the night. The payment came through at night, and then I went to sleep happy about it. Woke up, it was literally as if nothing happened. Literally nothing. And I was like, oh my God, like, just started to think to myself, man, like, why are you not happy? Thought I'd be happy when my first couple grand came in from entrepreneurship, from a new venture I was going into, my first client, and it didn't do anything to me, guys. It didn't faze me. And that's partly because I just have such massive goals. But guys, I've talked to so many successful people, and they always say the same thing: it will never stop. You'll never be happy with where you are. Doesn't matter how much money you make. When you're wired like this, and I think a lot of you guys are wired like this, you want it all. You want it all. You look at the most successful people in the world and you want to be just like that and nothing less. You want to beat them. Therefore, you're always going to have something to look at, to aspire to be like, to be better. So it's a never-ending game, guys. You will constantly want more, and that's okay. That's okay. But you got to accept that. You got to understand that ahead of time. So you're not wondering, man, why am I not happy? That's why you're not happy, guys, because it's not about money. It's about fulfillment. It's about finding fulfillment in what you do. And, the biggest thing I learned was that, if you don't have your health in order, both mentally and physically, none of this matters, guys. None of this money stuff matters. None of this material stuff. Living in a nice place, having a nice car, the watches, all of it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're struggling, up here, and it's constant warfare in your mind, which it has been for me in the past. I've been able to find a little more peace recently, but it happens every once in a while where it's just constant war. And someone shared yesterday a story about his struggles with mental health, and it really it impacted me. And I told him that. I think I'm probably the only person who told him that, because everyone was focused on how to make money. But that resonated with me because fairly recently, I was struggling deeply in my mind, Guys, when my appendix ruptured, all of my value was tied up in the way I looked. For example, something else that isn't going to make you happy, right? Just like looking good. That's not going to make you happy. Um, it'll make you feel better about yourself, but all my value was tied up in that ahead of my appendix rupturing. And then in a matter of a week, my body deteriorated and I lost 30 pounds. And all of a sudden, what the thing that I had tied up so much value in, my physique, was gone. Just like that. Guys, in a split second, in an instant, everything can be taken away from you. Everything. Your life, right? Your life is so fragile. Anything can happen. And I understood that day. And even after that, I struggled. I struggled for a while because I just couldn't understand, like, man, how could this happen? I was so healthy. I was in such great shape. I looked good. I felt good. And then all of a sudden I got rocked. I got rocked physically and mentally. It was mental torment. Sitting in the hospital bed every night thinking to myself, am I going to get out of here? Like, how bad is this really? Are the doctors being honest with me? Am I going to be fine when they're saying I'm going to be fine? Starting to have these thoughts. And mentally just in a bad place, guys. I've been in a bad place mentally multiple points in my life. And him sharing that yesterday with me at the event, we had a moment when we were talking together and just like bonding and connecting. Guys, that's what this is all about. Money is cool, but at the end of the day, if we don't even want to be here, we don't even want to be living, what's the point? What's the point? I know there's a lot of young hustlers who watch my videos and keep hustling. We got to make money, all right? It's one of the pillars of our lives. If we don't make money, we live on the street, all right? So that's a fact. And making a lot of money is awesome because we get to experience the finer things in life, and money can create beautiful experiences, and our lives are a culmination of our experiences. Experiences is what shapes us. It's a beautiful thing, right? And we can create the best ones. We can go on the best trips, right? Provide the best experiences for us and our families, things that we'll remember forever. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's not about owning the mansion. It's not about owning all the vehicles. I want all that stuff. I won't lie to you. I do. And I don't feel bad about that. But what I've realized is, like I said, we're lost up here. If we're struggling every day up here, just like a lot of the most successful people in the world, they're struggling deeply inside. And I work every day to try and find more peace in my life. God put all these big challenges in front of the strongest of us, right? The strongest people are the ones who have endured the most pain, both physically and mentally. And trust me, my friend, although I've had a great upbringing and great family, I have struggled both with physical and mental pain, right? Man. And I know we all have to some extent, but some of us get tested more than others by God. And some of us are made more conscious of things by God. Man, I wish I was a person who wasn't conscious of everything around me, right? And so in tune with other people and their emotions, right? It served me in many ways, but it's also been such a detriment to me as well because I'm constantly in my head. And so, guys, if you're one of those people who are just less conscious of things and less tapped in, like you're probably living with a lot more peace. But that's just who I am. I've always taken on other people's struggles as my own when they've been around me. I don't do that anymore, but I did that for a long time. I guess and I still feel it to some extent today, but it's much better than what it used to be. Yeah, guys, I just want you to understand that no matter how much money you make, it doesn't matter. Um, if you've been tested like I have been by God, it's because He is making us into the best people we can be. And He gives the most successful people in the world the biggest struggles to overcome because that's the only way that they get there, right? So that's how I view it. That's how I view it in a positive way. Every time God throws me a massive struggle in my life, I'm like, oh, yep, this is the test. This is the test to see if He can break Blaze of Zion. And I'm not going anywhere, my friend. I want to thank you for watching today's video, guys. I had an awesome time at my trip in Miami. Go network, go to events, guys. It's so awesome. It could change your life. It could really change your life. The people you meet. It's a beautiful thing. Miami's a cool city. I definitely want to come back again soon to get more of a feel for it. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys. I'm here for you guys. You need anything, drop a comment if this video resonated with you in any way. And yeah, I'm grateful for you. If you want to join a group of young men who are leveling up, who are becoming better every day, got each other's back, click the first link in the description. You can join there. And yeah, really grateful for you guys. This is another episode of 4 a.m. Talks with Blaze of Zion, and I will see you soon. Bye.